The horn sounds. The left wheeler rears up for Jonathan Blatt's Castle A Slumber. He's going to guide him around that top barrel. Ryan Baptiste, look at him fly on one. Johnny Blaze dances into that second quarter. Sunshine Law, Ryan Baptiste. This is a non-point wagon for the Red Pheasant Rebel. He's going to be back later on with the point hook as he guides him down the Toronto Trucking backstretch. The leader by a length and a half ahead of Castle A Slumber out of Meadow Lake. That being Jonathan Blatt's the Meadow Lake Outlaw, eating a little bit of dust here on this Friday night, trying to do what he can to reel in the leader. But Ryan Baptiste, Sunchild Law, he's the number 2 gunner in the Canadian Pro Chuck Wagon Association. He's got the speed he needs to get to the line, the Tirecraft Lloydminster finish line. As he opens him up, he's going to win this one by a comfortable 2 and a bit ahead of Jonathan Blatt. Castle A Slumber to the line number 1. Well, Frank. The horn sounds, the stoves get loaded. Heat number 2, all 3 right across the infield. Looks good, especially for Nolan. Gold Horse Casino with the inside. The barrels are standing, and that's always a good sight. The Thunder heads into that second quarter with Rocky Bremner back by a horse length along the rail. Vern Nolan to the outside down the Toronto Trucking backstretch and back by about 3.5 lengths. Darwin Casilcio and Prairie ICF. It's a 2-wagon race as the Thunder heads into that third corner. Now look at Rocky Bremner reaching and clawing and striding. He's got the lead back with the White Spades along the rail. And the Canoe Lake Cree First Nation giving Vern Nolan a run for his money in the Gold Horse Casino. Tries to draw a hand down the home stretch drive. Stride for stride to the line. Vern's going to get him by a nose just ahead of Rocky Bremner. Exciting. There's the horn and heat number 3. As the stoves get loaded, it's time to burn and turn them down. The bottom barrel and around will go. Turn to the left and off the catch up tucked in along the rail. It's Padernes and DJ DeSuter. Padernes is driven to excel from start to finish, and looks like DJ wants to guide him to the finish in first place. Down the Toronto Trucking backstretch, and Lane Kennedy works from a few lengths back. AJS, Indigenous Housing Solutions. Trouble in the infield, but he's got the speed running, trying to catch the leaders as DJ DeSuter is saying, try to catch me now. He's turning 4 and asking for a little more. Down the home stretch drive, DJ DeSuter is going to win this one by a length and 3/4 to the Tirecraft Lloydminster. There's the horn in heat number 4. A quick start on 2 for Brad McMahon. He stalled a bit for Chris Snow on the 3-barrel at MPS. Brad McMahon will lead the charge. It's showtime. Whitecap track, and Calvin Fiddler's managed to hold on to that with Toronto Trucking as they turn them down the Toronto Trucking backstretch. Brad McMahon, showtime on the outside. Team 21 and Fids. Calvin Fiddler on the inside and back by about 4 lengths. Chris Snow with MPS, but the leaders on the front end, that's now Calvin Fiddler and Toronto Trucking as they roam 4 and ask for a little more. They can hear you now. Whitecap down the home stretch drive. Brad McMahon battling from the outside. Showtime, big rig repair, turns it up a notch. Too little, too late. Calvin Fiddler is going to get it done by 3/4. Snow and MPS. The horn sound, stoves get tossed into the stove rack, and off we go. Turn and burn and cast our fate to the figure eight. Leave the barrel standing, boys. Get driving, and off we go. Robbie, the leader of the team, the leader on the racetrack, Kitchen Magic. He is showing some speed, leading by a half a length down the Toronto Trucking backstretch run with Dale Young along the rail in the inside, and the Calgary Flames ambassadors. Here comes Leslie Memnick with some speed into the third corner, trying to reel in the leaders. But Robbie Ethier, Grandora, Saskatchewan, and Kitchen Magic tossing the lines of the equine team to pull him to the win tonight, but he's got company accompanying on the inside. Dale Young and the Calgary Flames ambassadors stride to the line. Look at it. Robbie's going to hold him off. There's the horn, and here we go with heat 6. Stoves get loaded. It's time to cast our fate to the figure eight. And a half mile of hill, and Danny Ringette, top barrel down for Nobles, and Randall stands and the recent shallow trail. We got a chuck wagon train. Danny Ringette's on the engine. The backside is Ryan Galloway, and Dwayne Enterprises right smack dab in the middle, building some speed down the Toronto Trucking backstretch. That is Randall Stanley and Nobles back off the length, off the lead rather, by a length and a quarter is Nobles and Randall Stanley. But the man they're all trying to catch is the Rangeland Derby competitor at the Calgary Stampede. He's got him locked and loaded on Whitecap here tonight. Superior Concrete pumping. The Outriders doing their best to keep up with him down the home stretch drive. Superior is going to win it wire to wire by a length of 3/4. There's the horn, and the big three in the CPCA are flying on a Friday night at the Whitecap Dakota First Nation. And off we go northbound. All the wagons running 3 wide around that second corner. To the far side is Sunchild Law and Ryan Baptiste to split the difference. The Cobra looking to strike as he slithers into the Toronto Trucking backstretch. That's Colby Stanley, Sean Harris and Sons Logging and Transport. Logging some speed to the outside of the green machine, but here comes Precision. They are looking on target tonight as he pulls ahead by about a length and a quarter. Colby Stanley in second, Ryan Baptiste on the overland route, Sunchild Law on the far outside. Dallas Dick's gonna get there uncontested. Precision Contractors wins by a length of 3/4.